Welcome back to The Plug here on BritAsia TV. I've got two brand new guests sitting on the sofa. My name is Gully. To my right I have...
Ali Official.
Ali Official. Welcome, Ali.
Thank you
How are
for
you?
having me. No, I'm really well. Excited to be here.
We got you here eventually.
Yes. Bit of technical difficulties, but
big up the cab companies. Big
yes,
up the cabs.
yes.
And further to our right, we have a man with a fantastic voice and a Mobile Award winner. It's Shakka.
Yes, I am that person. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. We can't forget Shakka with the 2 Ks as well.
See,
is that still said? Is that still?
No, it is still said. I'm very happy that it is something that has like maintained the test of time. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, appreciate
we always have to reaffirm the spelling.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people who have been named Shaq. You have Big Shaq, you have Shakka Khan, Shaquille O'Neal, Shakka Zulu. You need to stand out somewhat, you know.
You're the best of the Shaqs.
Did you get your username?
Did I?
Like, was it hard to find your @name on social media?
No, because there was hardly anyone else that had Shakka with 2 Ks in them. Do you know what I mean? So
strategy.
I was lucky. I don't think I'm the best out of them though, because Shakka Khan's pretty
Shakka Khan's a legend. You're soon to be a legend. Big Shaq. Big Shaq is a legend as well.
Do you know what I mean? So
Shaquille O'Neal.
It's a big challenge a big shoe to fill. You know.
We'll do an episode especially dedicated to the Shaqs, the Shaqs of this world. That's what we'll do.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, but so firstly, so Ali, so tell us about yourself. I mean, you're a funny man online who's about to make some moves in the TV world as well.
Yes.
But for people who don't know you, give us a little bit of a background on yourself.
Sure. I'm a content creator turned stand-up comedian, predominantly specializing in short form comedy on Instagram and Facebook. Born and brought up in Devon.
Shout out to Devon.
Shout out to anyone watching it. Not a lot of Asians in Devon. So,
there isn't?
Yeah, no. So my whole life, I was like the only brown kid in all my years of primary school, high school, and college. So it was only when I moved to London for university where I started seeing like...
You connected with your brothers and sisters?
Yes. And I think at the time, I didn't appreciate Devon enough, but now it's actually inspired a lot of the content. You know, growing up in a predominantly white area, then growing up in a predominantly Asian area, I think the juxtaposition between the two inspires quite compelling content. But yeah, we were just talking off camera. I think the digital noise that's created has now allowed me to transition into traditional media. So yeah, I've just filmed a TV show with Channel 4. I wrote a script with BBC Comedy, which we also filmed 3 days ago.
Okay.
Both of those things come out later this year. It's exciting. It's exciting to... I'm used to like getting my phone out and just recording something,
just there and then.
There and there. With TV, I'm sure you guys know this stuff takes time. So that's the thing that I'm adjusting to.
The little change. The little change.
Yeah.
I want to find out more about Devon, but Shakka, let's take it back to when you first broke through. You were with Rich C2, of course.
Yeah, of course.
On Blackout.
Yes.
But how did it all begin for you, music?
I was kind of immersed into it, to be honest. Like my dad was and still is a reggae musician, and so when he went to the studio, I went with him. Obviously, he wasn't able to do like the touring and the heavy recording and stuff because he had us to raise.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty much just lots of soul and R&B and hip hop from my brother and UK garage from my sister, just blazing in the household. Do you know what I mean? So with that like in my bones, with all of those ingredients kind of marinating me, like at the age of 16, 17 and 18, I started like producing and writing and recording my own stuff. Fast forward to 2013 and I've got a feature with Fresh 32, one of, at the time and still now, one of my favorite artists and writers of my time and our generation. Yeah, so it was like a mixture of just like doing talent shows, go to music school every Saturday. I was lucky enough to attend a government-funded school that way I can learn like piano and choir and orchestral percussion, and then also just like writing and producing for others in my later years to kind of, I don't know, like fine-hone my craft.
Your craft,
If fine-hone is a term to use.
It's a lovely term.
Do you know what I mean? I know a lot of people are apparently like Googling or Wikipediaing this term right now, but it's all good, I assure you it exists.
It's there.
It's there. But yeah, like aside from that, it was just me just having fun behind the mic and trying to see how far I could take singing in my own accent to the world, you know? Like it is so common to hear people like rapping and singing and doing all sorts of stuff in their own accents with their own terms from the States.
Yeah.
But it was also like very rare and also like puzzling as to why we didn't do it. And so I kind of just made it a mission to make it cool. And I am paying rent better than last year ever since.
Ali, I want to find out about Devon though. Were you like the Wikipedia, as in you were the source of like, what's it like to be Asian? Can you cook as such and such? You know, were people asking about your cultural differences?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I felt like the mouthpiece for all the Asians in the world. Like, you know, why does your mum wear that on her head?
Yeah.
What's Ramadan? You know, can we get free poppadoms from your dad's restaurant?
Oh, important question.
All of that, yeah. But what's interesting is I was quite a shy kid growing up. And obviously being now at the forefront of social media, which is constantly putting content out, I think my time in Devon forced me to kind of come out of my shell.
Yeah.
Because say all this curiosity is coming at you, there's two things you can do. You can either just let the differences kind of define you and box you out, or you're like, hey, this is me.
Embrace who you are.
Yeah, and let me allow the situation to tell someone what my life is like, you know? And I think, yeah, now I look back, there's like, for a lot of my white friends, I was the only Asian friend they had. And I think with our people, there's so many negative connotations attached. So if I could be that one positive person in front of them, to me, that's like, okay, that person can at least say, do you know what? Ali's a good guy.
Yeah.
And they're not all bad. You know, for me, like, that means more.
I feel quite emotional right now.
Yeah, I know, man. Sorry, guys, like.
Feel we should
The
take
Kabi
a moment,
Kushi Kabi Gum, like.
I did get choked up. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We'll get the tissues out after.
Keep that bit in.
Get rid of the tears.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
But you're a good man. You're a good man. Shakka, computer science. You studied computer science, is that right?
I was a nerd. Yes, I did study computer science.
And this was all before the music took place.
Yeah. I mean, this was kind of during the music took place.
Okay.
Like I started studying computer science in like 2007. I put out an EP in 2009. So I was very much writing and producing whilst doing the degree. I don't know how I came out with a 2-1, but I'm happy to have done it and to have given my family and my parents the feeling that their hard work wasn't for naught. You know what I mean? Like, there's a part of me that always felt like if you guys have come from a place where you didn't have any opportunities, who am I to not take advantage of what's in front of me? Do you know what I mean? So it was very much the idea of not even becoming a role model, just to I guess, take advantage of what was given. You know what I mean? So yeah, I did do that. It's definitely helped with production. Making beats for a lot of other people and just writing for a lot of other people has become a lot easier from like camps with Little Mix and Raksu and working with Ella Air and Banks and Ranks and Nick. Like, there's tons of people who I've done some work with that has become a lot easier with my skills.
Can I ask you the process? So you're writing, for example, a song for Little Mix, or you're submitting a couple of songs. How does it all work?
Well, sometimes we'd be in the studio, sometimes we may not be in the studio.
So you might be with them directly?
Yeah. I mean, I prefer to do that because when they're going on stage and they're singing the songs can't be a lie. They can't be a falsity.
Yeah.
Again, another word for you guys to Google if it exists. It has to be something that is true to the heart. Otherwise, people can feel that and they can hear it in their headphones. So what better way to find out what's real to them than by speaking to them, by having conversations with them, by having drinks, by eating food and getting to know them better. And you get to do that in the studio. So I prefer to do that, to find out what's going on in their lives, and then to find out the most entertaining, most sexiest, most moving, most stupid way to say it for them to have a good time on stage and for their fans to have a wonderful experience listening to the body of work that they make. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, plus I like taking pictures for the gram. And it gets me a lot of brownie points when, like, I guess my mom tries to show me off on Facebook, or when I speaking to women in a club and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits to working with people in the studio aside from outside.
Of course, you know, obviously about the gram as well.
A little bit.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You know, a couple of followers on the gram.
Yeah.
So was that literally the transition? It was from Instagram, and then Channel 4 hit you up and like, we'll see you're following, see you're doing some big things. We want to take it to TV.
Yeah, no. Like, so right now I can walk into a meeting and be like, I have 100 million views and 600,000 followers.
Yeah.
But it took me like 5 years to get to that point. And I think what a lot of people now see is these social media personalities blowing up and like, oh my God, this just happened out of nowhere. But they don't realize that it's a lot of work, it's a lot of time. Yeah, and it's the same with music or poetry or whatever, like sports, like the hustle is real, the grind is real. And I wish there was a lens put on that aspect more than the finish line.
For sure.
Because I think it's really easy to either see someone make it and be like, do you know what? They got lucky, never gonna do that. Or, oh, do you know what? Like, that just happened to them, I could never get there. But I'm always reverse engineering people's careers. Like, okay, so they're there now, but how
what was the steps that it took?
Right, you know, like, you got there, cool, but like, I'm more interested in the come-up story. Like,
not many people study that.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, you're right, man. And, you know, spending time with more creative people, like, the way you think is so important.
Of course.
Like, I've realized a lot of people have dreams but are in jobs that they totally hate. And all their 5 or 6 closest people around them are just negative people as well.
Yeah.
So, like, you're not really tasting new opinions. You're just kind of forced in that bracket. And anyone you do look for in entertainment, you X them off as, oh, they got lucky. Or I could never do that. Not realizing that you've not studied the game. You've not like really compartmentalized everything. But yeah, so my mind's in like 2 different places. Yeah, I'm now in a position where I'm fortunate enough to, due to statistics or whatever, get that meeting with a TV executive. But there was a long time to get there. There was a lot of years of just quiet space. You know, I had like a full-time job before this.
What was the hair shorter back then? Did it begin as short and you grew it each year?
The beard is getting big.
The beard is getting,
year.
that's the hustle, 5
right,
years.
This is, yeah, exactly. Right. So this, when I started, I had no beard. I had no facial hair. I mean, you know, I'm 25 now. I started the first piece of content I put out.
To be honest, Asians get facial hair by 14, so...
amongst my white friends, I was the first person.
Yeah, you would have had a full beard by like 15.
But then, when I moved to London, like, I thought I was good, but then I moved to London, Asians had beards up to here. I was like...
That's the Gandalf beard we're talking about there.
Of course.
The full length, the full length.
Wisdom.
Another thing I realized, like, in Devon, I could impress my mates, because I speak, like, 3-4 languages.
Okay.
I come London, everyone speaks 3-4 languages. And I'm just like, oh man, I'm not unique anymore. Yeah, exactly, man.
It's time to get to know you guys a little bit better. So we have the wheel of misfortune, and the misfortune is, in fact, you're sort of sat in front of the wheel. So
I know.
You just have to trust us that we're telling you the truth, okay? So I'll be the games master, if that's okay.
Yeah,
with your permission.
Have you had games master experience?
Because I haven't. This is my work
Saturday morning
experience.
TV. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'm getting it. Then I'll, I can become official via.
You got to be better than live and kicking. Like, as long as you are, then I'm satisfied.
No pressure then.
No pressure whatsoever.
Okay, here we go. This one is for you, Ali.
Okay.
So here we are, the first spin of the day. Celebrity crush, Ali, official. Who's your celebrity crush?
You know what, man? I feel like celebrity crush is overrated. I honestly, like, you know, all this, like...
Don't give me it, Ali. Who are you liking
No,
on
I'm telling you, like, no one. Like, this Women Crush Wednesday culture.
You got a girlfriend, is that the problem?
No, it's not even that. But when my future wife sees this, like, it's real, innit?
This
She'll be
guy's
like,
the
you know what?
realness.
He was real. And like, but yeah, no, honestly, no one. I'm just, you know, like when you're in the scene as well. Like,
I don't believe you, man.
I don't believe you either.
I'm legit, I'm being real. Like, everyone's just...
What about a Bollywood actress? Anyone you saw her and you just thought, wow, that's my celebrity crush, I'd love to marry her?
No. In
You're
fact,
against that? You're so against this topic?
If anything, yeah, more like, they're just people, innit?
They are just people.
They're just people. Like, obviously there's good looking people and whatnot, but like...
But anyone who just caught your vibe, you're like, you know what, even another Instagrammer perhaps? Now I've got them thinking.
Bro, like, do you know what it is? Like, that Valencia filter is fake. Like, I think I just see beneath it all. No, honestly.
But there must be someone that's like beneath the filter that you can tell is beneath the filter that has no filter. It's like
natural.
Do you know what I mean?
There's now such thing as the natural look, which is still makeup.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know.
This guy's actually unbreakable.
Do you know what? I'm telling you.
He's good though. He is good, definitely.
No.
We'll introduce torture methods into this show afterwards.
I'm down. I mean, I just film it on Insta and just get likes for the whole performance.
Exactly. Shakka, what about your celebrity crush?
I don't know if I mean, if I was to choose one, I mean, I'm only saying.
I mean, you guys are celebrities in your own right anyway, but I mean, just.
And that's the thing. I don't even see myself as a celebrity, bro. Like I see, like I when people come up to me and say, "Yo, nice to meet you," like music, all that kind of stuff, I genuinely don't feel. I don't know how to explain it. Like it feels partly weird and also partly amazing that people show love.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose anyone, I'd choose Michaela Cole. I choose Michaela Cole because she's a friend of mine, first and foremost.
That's right.
And also because. On Instagram, I'm thoroughly entertained by her posts. So she's a writer and she's the...
star of Chewing Gum.
The star of Chewing Gum. She's the creator
and
of Chewing Gum.
And you wrote the music for Chewing Gum?
I wrote the music for Chewing Gum as well. So we're frequent collaborators. Or around that time, we were frequent collaborators, I guess. If she wants to holler at me to do some more music.
Is still here.
Do you know what I mean? But no, like she's an amazing person. She's an amazing person. She looks fire on Instagram. Have you seen her pictures, bruv?
I'm going to look straight after.
Right, cool. So I'll send you some links.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's mad cool. Celebrity crush, Michaela Cole.
Michaela Cole. Thanks, Shakka, for giving me a celebrity crush. We're going for Ali here.
Okay.
Pet hates. What annoys you?
Oh, man.
You seem like a nice guy, so I'm going to try and rustle something out of you here.
No, do you know what I do? I do have pet hates, pet peeves. Do you know what? I'm big on like hygiene. You know, like when you know, guys like sweaty palms.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that. You know.
How do you overcome that if you shake someone's hand and it's a bit sweaty?
You know, like as
I like how he pointed at me when
exactly.
you were
No, I was gonna say, you know, like how you mentioned, like when you bump into people and so we're obviously in that world where we're constantly meeting new people, constantly shaking hands, and like I ain't gonna lie, man, there's more people that have got sweaty hands than not. So I always have to cover those hands. I always have to like carry hand sanitizer,
okay.
or like, tissue or whatever. I know I'm a bit. Also, you know, like when I go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, like a glass, the position someone holds it. You know, if they hold it at the top.
Yeah.
It's close to the rim.
Right, and my lips are gonna be there, so I don't want your dirty hands on the top.
So it's got to be midway.
Midway or below. Go below. That's the safest way.
These are important rules. Midway or below.
Rules. Also, girls.
That's very funny, actually. I wouldn't actually identify those rules, but I'd always think about it. I wouldn't say
another thing. So I picked on the guys. Girls, you know when they wear nail polish.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like chipped. I feel like that just irks me. Like either have it on or have it off.
But never do it halfway.
Yeah, like
there should be a full coat of paint over that.
Yeah, because like, you know, sometimes like they're fully dressed, but like the nail polish is chipped. I'm like, it just ruins the whole vibe.
Have you ever broke up with anyone over that?
No, but I always notice it. I always notice it. I know the girls in the background are laughing.
So ladies, if you want to take Ali out for a date, make sure you hold your glass midway. Make sure your nail polish is on point, otherwise it's finito.
This makes me realise how much of a hygienic freak I am. But yeah, those are.
And he's got his arms folded at this point as well. You can tell it's real. You can tell it's real.
His body language is proper.
I hate them so much. I hate them. Shakka, what about you? What's your case?
For me, if anything, it's not. I'm pretty inclusive of many different people, different walks of life with different habits. So I don't really have many. But if I did have one, it's unprofessionalism. Like a lack of professionalism. It's not even a pet hate, it's probably my main hate.
Yeah.
Like seeing people who say that they do something and then do a dead job of it.
Yeah.
As simple as something as simple as going to a restaurant and having someone serve you with a frown on their face or slamming the food on the table or telling you, I'd be like, I'd like to get this, we don't have it in stock. I'd like to get this, we don't have it in stock. Well,
they could offer you something else.
Give me an alternative or ask like, what do you have in stock? What do you want? I'm just like, oh, bro, please just give me some food, like I beg. But anything that's got to do with a lack of professionalism, I hate. Don't tell me you're going to do something
and then don't do it,
and then not do it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
I respect that. I respect that. I'm going to ask you some scenario-based questions here. Okay, so you're on a date and a girl starts picking your nose. She then eats it, and she wants to kiss you. You've got three options. A, would you escape through the bathroom? Or B, would you kiss her on the cheek and leave her with the bill? Or C, kiss her on the lips and go on a second date? Ali, firstly. A, B, or C?
I would leave my phone, leave my wallet, and just run.
You'd run for cover?
You know, if I've said all that stuff about hygiene and someone's touching my nose, that's deep. Like, no, I would. You
would escape and leave everything behind. Shakka, what about you?
I'd kiss her on the cheek and leave her with a bit. No, I'd jump out the window. Because there's a part of my chivalry that doesn't like leaving someone else with a bill.
Okay.
But then there's a part of
my sense of
my sense of health that can't allow me to go back to that table. So I have to go out the bathroom window. Like there's no...
But let's make sure
and
it's
if
a
anything,
small
I
jump.
can put it on the snap as well, just being like, guys, if you see anything on the news about me jumping out of a bathroom window, understand you need to get the story right. I just had a date with someone who picked her nose and tried to kiss, man. Like, I'm out in it. So, yeah, this is first evidence. Like, I'd have to do it.
Did you create this scenario?
I did.
Is this a personal story that has happened to you?
It feels really personal. It feels like it actually happened.
I think he kissed her.
I want to meet a girl like that, but I just never met her.
I think he remembers the taste.
Scenario 2. This did not happen to me either. Just assume that I've got a crazy imagination. So a girl... she's
all things that have
I'm just looking at the floor, bro.
She's breaking wind in the night. She's got a bit of a flatulence problem, but she looks like Rihanna. A, would you roll over to the other side and hopefully fall asleep? B, would you hold her tight and never let her go? Or C, would you sleep in the living room and break up with her the next morning?
So she's basically fired?
All night. She's farting all night.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
but she looks like Rihanna.
Look, farting is... We all do it.
We all do it.
We all do it, right? It's one of those things. Like when you're on the toilet seat,
there's no sexy way of describing
this. On
this
their phone, innit?
Yeah.
Like, no one wants to admit that, but we do it.
We do it.
We do it. Some people take calls. I don't go that far.
Never take calls.
But like, but some people do. So I'll just allow it.
Yeah, you break up with her.
No, I wouldn't. No. As in, it's like
you'd hold her tight. So you go for option B. Hold her tight and never let her go.
I don't know if I'd hold her, but I think I'd pretend that I didn't see it.
You can't. You have to choose one of the three. You can't have a halfway.
Yeah, it has to
selection.
be. Is it B? You hold her tight and never let her go.
This is the whole exciting.
Is she like? Is her?
You're going to spoon her basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she's still farting.
Bro, these questions are so specific. Like, is this?
These questions are. All my friends ask me on a regular basis.
I not?
There you go. Shakka knows about these questions.
Can I not?
You can't defer it. You have to. So B, we're going to go with B. I can't put words in your mouth.
I'll hug it then. I'm not gonna break up with someone just because they farted. Like, that's a bit.
I like the way that he said it under his breath to kind of like not fully own the.
These mics are very strong, so we can pick.
Yeah. So okay, but yeah,
right next to your face.
Okay, Shakka, what about yourself?
Give me the options again. So
so A, would you roll over to the other side and hopefully fall asleep?
Yep.
B, would you hold her tight?
I didn't know that was an option.
The options were read out.
You should have done your due diligence,
bro. Do that.
No, B.
You've already given B. You've already given B.
I didn't know I could roll.
You need to
You've
hold
cashed it in.
I thought it's hug her or break up with her.
Hold your flatulent girlfriend and never let her go. That's what you chose.
So that's what you said. B, hold her tight, never let her go.
Yeah.
C, you sleep in the living room and you break up with her the next morning.
You did not say this.
Sleep in the living room and break up. So I would... I'd hold her tight, and the reason why is because...
Wow, this is some brave men.
The reason why is because whenever I have a girlfriend, that's my girlfriend, yo. Like, it's not like, for me, if I've got a girlfriend, I'm introducing her to my mum and to my family, all that kind of stuff. It's a big deal for me. So she's my girlfriend, I got to love her to the end. But the reason why I would hold her tight is because eventually the gas has to go somewhere. So you weren't thinking about that.
Into the ozone layer.
I mean, hey, I'm saving people's lives right now.
Okay, it's a theory. It's a theory. But essentially, both of you would hold her tight and never let her go.
No, I choose C. I'd break up with her.
Oh, you break up with her.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go.
Because she farted.
Yeah, it's difficult, you know.
That's deep. But
you're bringing her to weddings. You're bringing her to see your mum.
You're
bringing her to see your friends. Like the smell goes with you. It's not just with her.
This
like,
ain't a permanent thing.
No, it could be. We don't know. It could be a condition.
Okay, if it's a permanent thing, then that changes the whole scenario. I thought it was like a one-night thing. I thought she had a dodgy curry.
No, wow.
I don't know. Like, you gotta be like. I know you're.
Like, we could leave it open. There might be that thing. You could take her to weddings. She might be doing that as well, or maybe you do that. You know, who knows? So she might leave you.
That's a good point.
So we have to balance it out, men and women. We all fart. It's great. Flatulence is fantastic. No, guys, thank you for joining me today on the plug here on BritAsia. Ali, what else you got coming up for the rest of the year? We talked about Channel 4. You're writing stuff for the BBC. It's all happening at the moment.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. I have a national tour coming up at the end of the year.
We will be there.
Please,
with your invite.
BritAsia, like, tickets on me, come. And follow me on social media to know when the projects come out on Channel 4 and BBC at Ali Official UK.
Shakka, 2018. You said festival season, you're going to be a hermit.
I'm behaving myself during festival season this year, but I am going to be releasing tons more new music. I've got like a few, I guess, more songs dropping out through the year. I aim to put the album out this year, titled TBC, but excitement levels and energy levels very, very high. After that, I definitely plan to do another tour. Last year's tour was amazing. Shout out to everyone who came in Europe and in the UK. I definitely hope to see everyone again to just party and have fun. You got to come down, bro.
Let's do it.
Like, you definitely, you two guys have to come down.
We'll go for a curry afterwards.
Too much. Listen, I'm so down. But the thing is, I'll probably be partying afterwards.
All right,
we could do a curry beforehand. Just
let's do it beforehand
after sound check, and then.
Well, guys, thank you for joining me today, and it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm Gully. You're watching The Plug here on BritAsia TV.